Prospect of total humiliation in front of this entire town is terrifying.
Want some company out there?
A Riverdale musical episode is finally on the way, and it's going to be bloody fun. How's it going, you amazing group of people, you? So you know I love Riverdale, I know you love Riverdale, and everyone loves music, right? So why not combine it all? Well, mark your calendars for April 18th, because that's when the long-awaited musical episode of Riverdale will be hitting the small screen. Music obviously plays a big part on this CW show, and a lot of the cast sings, so it was only a matter of time before the show did a full-out musical. Executive producer and writer Roberto Aguirre-Sacasa posted the cast list for the episode this morning, which he calls a dream episode. The Riverdale High kids will be putting on a production of Carrie the Musical, and it sounds like it's going to be epic, because let's be real, the casting is just perfect when it comes to the Riverdale characters to these Carrie characters, which is just pretty much the typical high school stereotypes. Archie will be playing Tommy, and Betty will be playing Sue, which will prove to be interesting since Tommy and Sue are the golden couple in the movie and musical. Veronica will play Mean Girl Chris, Reggie will be Billy, the not-so-smart boyfriend of Chris, the one and only Cheryl Blossom will take on the lead role of Carrie, while Jughead will play the Beak, the best friend of Tommy. Don't expect any singing from him. I mean, even back in his Disney days, Cole left all the singing to Dylan as he mouthed the words along. Josie will play Miss Gardner, a teacher who is like Carrie's fairy godmother. Tony will be Norma. Ethel will play Helen, and Midge and Moose will be in the ensemble. Also, Alice Cooper will be participating as Mrs. White, Carrie's mom, in the production, directed by none other than Kevin Keller, with an assist from Fangs Fogarty. Now, this episode won't air until April, but it already gives us some hints as to where our favorite characters will be relationship-wise when that time comes. With Fangs being the assistant director, it hints that there may be something between Kevin and Fangs. We saw a pretty strong connection or flirtation maybe when they met in the last episode, which was episode 10 of this season. In addition, Entertainment Weekly has the cast bios for the production that you would see in a program if you were sitting in the theater watching the show. These bios inform us that Archie and Veronica are still together, but it seems like Archie may be a little more into Veronica, which is pretty expected because Veronica doesn't even have a shout out to Archie in her bio. Betty and Jughead are also back together and going strong, and it's so cute because Betty's bio includes the hashtag Bughead forever, so she's just like all of us, right? It also seems like Cheryl's unexpected love interest, which is actually kind of predictable by now, is confirmed to be Tony Topaz, because some of the bios have information blocked out as to not give away any spoilers, but it turns out there's only 2 bios with blacked out information, and that is Tony's and Cheryl's. The episode will feature 11 songs and will be framed as a documentary about the high school theater production filmed by Jughead. In case you're not familiar with Carrie the Musical, it's a musical adaptation of the Stephen King novel about an awkward teenage girl who has telekinetic powers as well as an oppressive religious fanatic mother. She ends up humiliated by her classmates at the school prom and ends up wreaking havoc on everyone and everything in her path. Now, I don't think there was a movie or a musical more fitting for Riverdale to do than this one because the casting is just awesome. Carrie was also adapted to the big screen in 1976 starring Sissy Spacek, and then in 2013 starring Chloe Grace Moretz and Ansel Elgort. The musical adaptation hit Broadway in 1988. So what do you think about Riverdale taking on Carrie the Musical? And what do you think about these clues we're getting about the characters' relationship statuses? I know I'm excited to see the cast sing. I'm not super familiar with the musical version of this, so it should be a fun night. Now leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you think the musical episode will be good or not? Because let's be honest, when shows do musical episodes, it could go either way. But be sure to come back for my Riverdale recaps after each episode and subscribe so you don't miss one. While you wait, you can click right over here to check out my interview with Dylan O'Brien or Madeleine Petch, who plays Cheryl Blossom. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.